Hey, what's up, Kevin? Quick demo video for you for your Ahsoka sets, or your Ahsoka set rather. Got them both done. Got this one done yesterday actually. She sent you a short video, and then I was waiting on a battery, so I finished this guy up today as soon as the mail came. But we'll go over this big guy first. Both of them are set up with CFX, static battery. You got a recharge port in the back. Switches, you're gonna have your activation button. Your activation button is actually right here. So when you're looking at this guy and you've got this black greebly on top, from your point of view, the switch on your left-hand side is gonna be your activation. And then the other one is gonna be your auxiliary. Went with a normal 7-pin connector for your neopixel setup on this. Got your pins here, and like greeblies like here and here. Everything's adhesed on that needs to be. This control box here. When we unscrew the pommel cap like this black ring right here was loose, so I adhesed that down as well. So you don't have to worry about anything falling apart on you. Here's the back. When you open it up, if you look in here like this, here's easy access to your SD card, and then you have your recharge port on the very tip with a kill key. So we'll just pull the kill key, screw this guy back on. Turn it on real quick without a blade. Maybe it's the other one. Oh, smooth swing. We'll put a blade in this guy real quick. I've got one test blade, so we're gonna have to test these one at a time, but that's okay. They both take 1-inch diameter blades. Now on the big guy, I left your set screw where it was. On the little one, I moved it up, and we'll talk about that here in a minute. Tap your auxiliary for blaster deflex. You're pretty familiar with CFX by now. Hold it down for blade lockup. And we'll turn it off. And I want you to hear the sound fonts that you have me put on here.
Sound bank selection. There are ways those who have passed on may still guide or influence the living.
Ahsoka.
Exit menu. System and SD card audio player.
Ahsoka. Why did Kenobi send you?
Why don't you surrender? And then we can both go and ask him.
And of course the default's red on this guy, but we can just hold down the auxiliary and twist the hilt. And then we can find the blue that we want right there, and then tap a button. And then blade effects is the same as I always give you. You're gonna hold down the auxiliary and twist your wrist, but then keep the button held down until you hear this. Wrong button.
Blade profiles.
Now we can twist the hilt again and try to pick whatever blade effect that you want. I think my normal 22 of them or so that I do, they're on both of these as well. So just hit a button when you find one that you like. And then because you have a static battery and it won't be coming out, whatever color and blade effect that you pick for these sound fonts going forward, you know, they'll stay. So that right there is your sheen. This one's actually fully charged up. The next one's, the Shoto is pretty charged as well, but this one I know is fully charged. Just gonna put the kill key back in it, take the blade out, and then we can move on to the other one. Now the Shoto presented it presents a few challenges as far as you know, just room to do stuff in it. There's not a whole lot of room. There we go. So this guy, I mean, it's just the miniature version of this, right? But I had to take everything that fit into here and put it into here. So where you can see the massive amount of blade depth that you've got in there, you don't have as much in here. You probably have, I don't know, 1.5 inches. So because of that, I did not go with the stock place that they put your blade retention screw. I went from there and put you one up as close to the tip as I could get so that you can have as much blade to grab as possible. I'll put the other set screw that this came with in your bag and send everything together in case you want to use this other one too. I mean, you could probably use both and grab them, you know, grab your blade from both sides and you'd be fine. But same kind of button configuration on this guy. So one side's going to be your activation, the other side's going to be your auxiliary, and then all of your pins and your greeblies here and everything is adhesed down, so you don't have to worry about it coming loose. We'll unscrew the pommel cap on this guy too. Now this is a lot smaller than what we've got going on here. The diameter is just super small on this guy. So not enough room really for me to take you know, my chassis and really grab around the sides of the boards. So this is attached to the chassis on the back side of the board that you can't see from here, but it's in there. So that board's solid in there. I do have a piece of vinyl tape going around it just in case, but it's probably not even doing anything. But you got easy access to your board right there. And then your kill key and your recharge port is here on the end again. We'll just pull that, slap the pommel cap on. So a good way to remember your activation here is when you've got this greebly face up and you're looking at it from here, it's going to be on your right side. So now, you know, you've got one activation here that's going to be on your left, and this one right here is going to be on your right. That was done on purpose so that you could have them in your hands and you know, use your thumbs to activate them while they were up in the upright position. But we're going to throw a blade in here real quick so that we can test this guy as well. I'm not all the way in. My wife loves The Office, so every time I say something like that, I can hear her in the back of my mind saying, yeah, that's what she said. So I'm not even using the blade retention screw for the purpose of this demo, but you don't want to shove the blade in there super tight. You don't need to do that. Just roll it in there until you feel it make contact with the pins and you know the pins are down, and then you're good to go. So we're going to wake the board up and then we're going to turn it on. Oh, that's your battery meter. Tapping the auxiliary when the blade is off will show you your battery meter. So we'll get rid of that red. There we go. Now we got a nice blue. So you can see everything is working on there too. Same exact thing as the big one. It's just a miniaturized version of it. So if you got any questions, let me know. I'll get this right over to you and get these packed up in the mail to you, or yeah, in the mail to you tomorrow. All right, buddy? Thanks.